Space in my head. It's left for you to come right in. Pray to my God for nothing but for you to stay safe and sound, sinking never to be found. My words flood this land until it
Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and today is Tuesday, which means it's time for Tuesday Thunder with AUSNZ SimRacing. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, wait, Dan, didn't you do this last week? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, I did, but you know what? I enjoyed it that much. I'm back again for another week. So here we are, RaceRoom. Silhouettes at Portimao, free content. So basically you don't have to pay for RaceRoom, you don't have to pay for the car, you don't have to pay for the track. This is a combo that is completely free to race if you have a computer that's capable of running RaceRoom, which, let's be honest, most do. If you have a steering wheel and pedals, that's even better. Now, for those of you watching on replay, watching the stream on YouTube after the fact, then thank you for clicking the video. Make sure you click the time codes along the bottom because that'll take you straight to the race. I'll put the time codes in after the stream finishes. If you are here live, thank you very much for tuning in. Absolutely fantastic to have you here. And I apologise in advance. Chat appears to be broken. It's not coming up on the screen and it's not coming up on the headset. This thing. So basically I can't read messages unless this kicks into life somehow. And I think YouTube might be broken in general because I don't think the notification's gone out. I don't think I'm getting notifications back. It's it's very odd. So I apologise if YouTube's been a bit funny. It's just been funny in general with Streamlabs and everything recently. We shall soldier on because we got a couple of races today. Specifically 2 races. Race 1 is a 10-minute sprint. Where you guys can vote on the qualifying. Now the vote is still working. Streamlabs is here. You can see it. Exclamation mark vote qual or exclamation mark vote back, whether you want me to try and set a lap in quali or start from the back of the grid. Race 2 is a 35-minute reverse grid race with safety car in the middle. Now I don't know if we've actually got a physical safety car driver with flashing lights today or whether we're just going to do a virtual safety car, but that's a nice little mix up in the middle. So 10-minute sprint, 35-minute reverse grid race. You guys can vote on whether I start the race from the back or attempt to start it near the front. Get your votes in chat. Not that you can see chat, it will be available after the stream on the right hand side, but for those of you live it's not coming up on the thing, and it's going to make it incredibly awkward because I'm not going to be able to see any of your messages. No, I can't. Chat's still not loading in the headset, to be honest, so I don't understand. The last few weeks it's been a bit dodge, specifically because it's been not loading messages or it's crashed on me and then it's basically loaded them all at once. I don't know why that is, but today it's just not working at all. So that I'm kind of blind, really. I'm going to see if I can work. I'm just going to see if I can find a workaround. I can pop out YouTube chat here. Yeah, I think I can pop out YouTube chat here, and then I can pin that in the headset. So we'll find a solution. I'm a technical person. You got to be a sim racer, to be honest. The amount of stuff that goes wrong, you're just constantly fixing problems as a sim racer. So I'm sure I can find a solution. Whether I just use YouTube itself and then have 2 pinned windows. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. But thank you very much for tuning in. If you enjoy it today, leave the stream a like. Share your thoughts in chat. Hopefully I'll be able to read them. And yeah. If you like this kind of racing, subscribe to see more. Speed Force Sim Racer. Have I checked my BIOS? CSM in Windows OS, disabled since Windows. I haven't upgraded to Windows 11, and I think I've got that setting. I haven't changed any settings recently. I haven't changed anything on my system, so this is something specific to YouTube or Streamlabs that is balked. It's not my system, and it's not something I've done, because I literally haven't changed a thing since last week when it was kind of working, or a few weeks ago when it was completely working. Anyway, let's not chat about chat. Let's talk about these races. These cars, let me see if I can switch it over now actually to RaceRoom spectator mode. I haven't upgraded my BIOS, Speed Force. Like I said, I literally haven't touched it. I haven't done anything to it. No updates, no nothing. I don't get it. And there's a lot of Discord notifications in the background because people are joining the voice comms. I have streamer mode enabled, so I don't know why I'm hearing those sounds. Lots of things being funky today, so hopefully the racing isn't as funky. And I know I've missed this. Ricardo Pombero, thank you very much for renewing the membership, sir. Or is it a renewal or is it a new one? I think you've basically signed up. Thank you, Ricardo. Awesome. Love your work, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Love your support. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'll check the streamer mode settings after the stream, Potato, but again, I haven't changed anything. Why is it doing it today and it hasn't done it previously? I don't know. Things are just being funky. I mean, I could go and restart my computer, but then I'm just going to be losing time because the server is live right now. And for those of you who are not familiar with the schedule, which I'm sure all 7 of you are, we've got a practice session which goes for 20 minutes starting anytime now. We've got a qualifying session which you can vote on, which goes for 15 minutes, and then about a 2 or 3 minute warm up, and then yeah, race 1 and race 2. So yeah. Yeah, technology doesn't like me at all today, Potato. I still think YouTube is being weird because, I mean, I know I'm not a worldwide international celebrity streamer and all that kind of thing, but yeah. Normally, I'm up in the 20s at the very least. I have 7 people here. I mean, the people who are here, massive thank you for turning in. It just seems very odd. It just seems odd that... Is there something going on in the world right now that I'm not aware of? Anyway, let's go and get some practice in. So the server should be live. Let's give this a restart. Or not a restart, a refresh. And it should be... No, server's not up yet. So we're going to have to wait for a minute for the server to go live. While we're doing that, I will copy and paste the password. Ready? Where's the password? Where is the password? RaceRoom. AUSNZ SimRacing. There it is. Tuesday Thunder. Copy and paste. While we're waiting for that, I might as well bring in the voice comms. So this is all the Discord notification ping pong you've been hearing in the background. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Evening, fellas. How are we?
Evening.
We are good.
Hello.
Excellent.
Hello and welcome.
There's always one. Welcome back, Steve. Good to see you, mate.
Good to be back. Nice to
That's
have you
what
back
we
from
said.
Nice to have you back from your international duties.
My international, my E1 series, my esports getting punted off the track series.
Oh, no spoilers. I haven't watched your second go at Imola.
Oh, no, I was on about the 3 races before. It's no spoilers. No, it's good to be back racing with you guys as well. E-Cooper was awesome last week, so let's see what these silhouettes have got, yeah?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, John.
Hey, Rangy!
Decided that I would up the incident count to a whopping 40.
Oh.
Why?
Talanin, good to see you. Jimmy the
you
Bird,
trust
good
us?
to see you.
Absolutely
LPF,
not.
good to see you. Who can blame him?
DDF and I went side by side for like 8 laps last week, and we only hit like 10 times.
I know, that's only just over 1 collision a lap. That's not bad.
And that's your 40 points gone.
Yeah, I watched the replay. That looked like you had some good fun racing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's,
E-Cooper is an underrated gem.
yeah, I wasn't expecting too much from it when we fired up the server, but yeah, it was a very pleasant surprise.
Seemed like it had to be driven a bit differently.
Very.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Tentatively was
Yeah.
the word.
It's not a car you'd ever take out for hot lapping for fun, that's for sure. But put it in a race, and it's not too bad.
Speak for yourself. I take that around Bathurst. It's fantastic over the top. All 1.8 tons of it.
Jeez,
Server's up.
love your work.
Up and
Thank
down
you, mate.
would be all right. Coming down would be a bit hairy.
Gee, that's what she said.
Alright, so these are the 4 cars available in today's stream. You got the Canard R51, R52, and you got the Cougar C14-1 and C14-2. I really don't know that much about the difference between these cars, but the only reason I picked the Cougar C14-2 is because of that. Because there's a car that literally says orange on it, and it's bright orange, and that, as far as I'm concerned, is the ultimate in-car selection. I don't need anything more than that. That's all. That's the car for me. Let's get that headset on. Let's get into the server and let's get practicing. Now, while this is taking place, I'm going to see if I can pin that chat window. I popped out YouTube chat. I'm going to see if I just launched my glasses on the floor. Yep. I'm going to see if I can pin that window, guys, while this server's loading in. So just bear with me 1 second while I do all kinds of armpit acrobatics here. Because this is, my trackers are above the monitor, so I need to kind of do it that way. YouTube live chat. Yay, we have YouTube live chat here. Only reason he picks the Cougar is because it's bright orange. That is not a euphemism for fake tan.
Green. Jesus. It's almost like you own all the content.
Alright then. I think this is good to go. Let me just do that. And reset into the position. There we go. I think I've got chat.
Happy Marzi. You spent all that money on the new tracks. Not using it.
I think I have chat here. Except the one of the windows keeps going behind the other one, so that's not gonna work. Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. There we go. Yes, we have chat. Well, I believe I have chat anyway. Let me switch it over. Let me just check that's not up on the monitor here. It is, but what are you going to do? I mean, I got a race. Guys. Gotta get on with it. I don't think there's going to be any way around that. I think you're just going to have to put with double chat on screen. See if I can bodge that in some more. This is one of the things that just frustrates me. Technology. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it doesn't work, it is a massive pain. Actually, if I shrink that window so it's not overlapped, that might prevent it from hiding in the background. Let me just shrink that down there. Sorry guys, this is me doing troubleshooting 101 live on stream. Now that's not going to work. That's warped that screen, so I don't need that. I will get going in a moment. I just need to be able to see what you're saying, you know. Yeah, I just need to be able to see what you guys are saying on the chat. Anyway, let me pause that music. Listen to the sounds of the silhouettes going around in the background. We will get out on track very soon. I can show you what this car track combo is all about. Now, you're probably very familiar with the where's that window gone now? Oh, it's gone. You're probably very familiar with Portimao, the circuit, if you've been around the channel. We've done a fair few races here. So it's not a circuit that should be too unfamiliar to you. However, the cars, I don't think I've ever raced silhouettes in Tuesday Thunder, or any kind of ranked combo, so it might be. No, I've used them in the Hot Lap competition, the round 1 of the Hot Lap competition, the DDF Racer YouTube channel, Hot Lap Challenge Championship, its full name, a couple of years ago. That was round 1, we did them at RaceRoom Raceway. But I don't think I've ever actually raced them. So this is a first on the channel, guys. Okay, VR headset in that position. Oh, that's why you don't like these cars, Potato. You've remembered that combo. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, it is free content. So this is basically kind of a review on RaceRoom, I suppose, for those who may be looking to get into it. And having to think about, well, is the stuff that comes with the RaceRoom actually any good? Because most of the times the free content that you get with RaceRoom, or with games in general, isn't that good.
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15.
Okay, 15 minutes left in the qualifying session.
48.2.
How beautiful is that car? Oh, I love that car. That's my kind of car. So 50 litres required for the main race. So I'm going to put 50 litres in just to get used to it. Brake bias, I usually run around about 54. Steering angle, steering lock, I need to change that. I've got that dialed in. That's good on default. The rest of the car is completely fixed. These are fixed setup races, so I can't change anything on the car. That will do me. So it's pretty busy out on track. I think we're approaching nearly 20 people there, so I better go and find a spot and get some laps. And again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's absolutely fantastic to have you here. If you enjoy what you see, leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, because I can actually see you now. And if you really like it, subscribe, because I try and do these races every Tuesday where possible.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Blue flag. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Got people coming through on hot laps, we'll let them through. Now these cars do have ABS and traction control, so I'm going to pop the traction control to 3, just so there's a little bit of slip. Otherwise you put the throttle down at the slow corners and it just bogs down. Not that there's anything wrong with boggy things, but in terms of acceleration you definitely want to get as much out of the wheels as you can. You have to forgive me if I keep looking up there during today's race, because that is where all my information in the car is, now that I've put the chat up there. Everything's a little bit
talking, or is my
out of position.
Oh, no one's talking, mate.
Everyone's quiet.
Concentrate.
A lot of trail braking is required in these cars as well. You can get very slippy on exit, but you've also got to be patient because it's so easy to put the throttle down too early, and then if you haven't got the grip, it's just going to understeer clean off the side of the road like this. It's so easy to understeer. You've got to wait, and then put the power down. Or if you put the power down and the rear's not got the grip, then yeah, obviously you're going to spin it, especially with the traction control turned down.
E14.
You guys live in the clouds. I get out of... So easy to pick up a cut track here as well. Track limits are brutal.
Sector 1, yellow flag.
That's what happens when you put the power down too quickly.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Rip whoever that was. And that turn... Is it turn 3 or turn 4? I think it's turn 4. Depends on whether you count the little kink after turn 1 or not.
Off the base.
The car gets so light going up over the top of the hill there. It's so easy to just whoop, loop it. Hey JK, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. This one, you don't want to hit the sausages on the inside as well. That will roll the car, or at least get it up on 2 wheels and lose you an absolute stack of time. When we raced the Audi TTs here a couple of months ago, Mr. Jeff Newton did exactly that.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Damo's here.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
19 people in the server so far. And I think, hopefully, my dad's going to be one of them. Hopefully my dad can join us for today's race. Because this car track combo is actually
There's a white flag.
from the AUSNZ SimRacing suggestion box. So when we don't have a newbie in the race who can pick a combo for the following week, there's like a suggestion box that we go to, and everyone can submit the suggestions, obviously. This one is my dad's, and he said he was hopefully going to be able to make it, so we'll see. Anyway, this is my first timed lap in the practice session. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
P3, you're now 0.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 time is fast. Brake temperatures are fine.
So half a second off right now. It's just getting up to speed.
10 minutes to go. That's
It's definitely a confidence car, this thing. There's so many corners that you just have to get into the flow of like that. I could have definitely attacked it more. But you just got to trust the car.
Off the pace in Sector 1.
Someone's going a bit wide up there. They're rejoining. Yep, that's fine. Are they letting us through? They're letting us through. Thank you, mate. Don't know who you are because it doesn't show your name in VR, but I appreciate that. So we were a 10th and a half up. We've lost a bit of that now.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Need to keep it nice and tight for that. Now the VR overlay itself is working, Potato. It's just chat for some reason. Doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, lost a bit of time. There's the understeer. Just sailed it clean off the side of the circuit. So 8 minutes left in the practice session. I'm actually going to go for a quiet lap here because I really don't feel like I'm in the groove. So enjoy the sound of this car, because last week there was just transmission whine and battery discharge sounds to listen to. Now we've actually got an engine and a turbo, so headphones on, volume up, quiet lap time.
Off the pace. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 2. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Thanks, dude.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. New fastest lap for Turnbull, 147.8.
There we go. That'll do out the final corner. A little bit of slipstream to help as well. It's going to be about 3.5, 4 tenths up, but it's going to be about 7 tenths off the pace. Andy Turnbull's gone and set a stonker of a lap there.
Currently,
First man into the 47s.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2 tenths off the pace.
Now I know I can get that pace.
You've just done a 148.3.
But it's going to take a nigh on perfect lap and maybe some low fuel as well to help out. Don't want to run it too wide there and get stuck on an off track. Gaining a lot in the first sector already, wow.
Sector 1 time is good. The guy behind has just done a 148.9.
Jimmy the Bear, anyone can jump into the AUSNZ Discord and sign up for these races, man. I mean, it's preferable for people in this part of the world just for ping reasons, but my dad's raced, he's from the UK. Boggy races, he's from Slovakia. Tobias races, he's from Germany. It doesn't stop yet. We've had Canadians, Americans, like Sean Patterson and all that kind of stuff here. James Tumulty's joined us for races. I'm trying to think of how many more names I can drop. There is no hazing ceremony that I'm aware of, at least anyway. But there is a rule. If you're the newbie and you pick a combo, you have to turn up for your combo. You can't just drop, say, Indy cars at Sachsenring and then not turn up the following week.
The guy behind has just done a 149.0.
Oh, a bit of understeer there. Get it turned in for the final corner.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I think it's just going to be enough to beat Andy. 5 minutes left in the session. Yep, there we go. 47.7, just beat Andy.
He's a tenth off the pace.
It's like he's not finished battling me in the E Cooper from last week. He's back for more. Gonna get the wide line through turn 3 and 4 there. Trail it towards the apex, bleed off the speed, and then get the power down. Oh, a bit too wide. I was trying to run it out to just maximize the exit speed, but I ran a bit too wide there. Oh, nice, Jimmy. Same as well, mate. Brisbane. It's a small world. It's getting pretty warm, isn't it, mate? Got the aircon going most of the day today. And yep, congrats again on your purchase of a new rig. But you can't wait for that, man. That's going to be epic. And I'm sure Very Important Potato can relate to this as well, because he's in the process of building a rig at the moment. Give yourself double the amount of time that you think you need, because when you're putting together sim racing gear, it always takes so much longer than you think. Alright, 3 minutes to go, 1 minute 47 laps, so this is going to be my last lap in the practice session. Because once the clock hits 0, RaceRoom doesn't let you finish a lap, unfortunately. You basically got to run out the clock.
White flag, yellow flag. Green flag.
Hey, Boggy! Welcome to the stream, sir. Speed Force, yes, I managed to
Sector 1 time is good.
pop out the YouTube window itself. I've actually got the YouTube window pinned inside the headset now as well. In addition to my my usual VR overlay nonsense. Get the power down, run it wide.
Sector 3 is
Couple
yellow.
of tenths up. Oh, I'm gonna have to back out of it.
Green flag. Sector 1.
The guy heads on the lap. Don't want to interrupt them.
2 tenths off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
So close.
That's pretty close, eh?
Is that like 2 inches or something?
Sometimes that makes all the difference.
That is what she said.
Yeah, where's Steve? Steve!
I was a bit busy.
That's what she
All
said.
clear.
Oh dear.
You had your hands full, mate.
That's what she said.
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
Oh, this lap's gone.
The strategy works, Andy. We're up to 18 cars today, Boggy.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Oh,
That was
not
so funny, I maybe hit them enough.
Box in. 5. 4.
not that we need to practice a pit stop today, because we don't need to. We're good for fuel in the tank and tyres. They'll definitely make it, so no chance of a pit stop. But it's always good to do a practice pit stop, just in case.
Who is having a bad time with Discord?
That's alright.
In what way? Someone keeps dropping.
Oh, well, I had issues before.
Alright, so let's have a look at the qualifying vote, because that's
And then
gone off
nobody
the
was
screen at
talking,
the
so I
moment.
thought I was still having issues.
You were just getting lonely.
Qualifying vote was... Well, 1 vote to qualify, 4 votes.
Having issues. Different ones.
1 vote to qualify, 4 votes to start from the back.
Should back amongst us too. There you go, Richard.
So let me just complete that vote.
G'day guys. Can't seem to get into RaceRoom. It's just loading and loading and loading.
And then
takes forever.
You're in here.
the proper votes.
I'm
Will
in the,
DDF bin it? New vote is up
In the
on
chat room, and I'm just sitting on the obviously in Discord here, listening to you guys. Must be in there driving around, but I'm just sitting here
That's the end of the session.
looking at
P1.
an ad for an Asher wheel.
Well, you're showing in the lobby in here.
Yeah,
the session's about to change, so you'll drop in after it changes.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Good to have you back.
Yeah, hey Dan, how are you, man?
Yeah, good, Richard. Okay, so there is the times from the practice session so far. Myself at the top from Andy by 0.005 of a second, but you guys have voted for me to start from the back, so I'm not going to go and set a lap in qualifying. I'm just going to basically sit here and spend the next...
Boat looking, Dan.
4 votes to 4 votes to start from the back and 1 vote to qualify.
Yeah, that could be interesting with this size field.
I know, right? So looks like I'm not going to set a lap in this one.
And with how these cars tend to race, you're in for a fun 10 minutes.
All we need now is for Brody to drop in.
It's all for the entertainment value, right, guys?
Guys?
But even if I have a shocker of a race, it's not too bad for the reverse grid, I suppose. It's a silver lining.
You don't need to qualify with those times, do you?
Dan thinks it's for the entertainment.
Yeah.
To watch him suffer.
It's not an Audi, mate. Come on.
Wait. This isn't for sheep stations?
And Soupy, welcome.
It was a few weeks ago. I think we've got rid of the sheep stations now.
Let me just try refreshing the chat on stream one more time and see if that brings it up. Just do that. Source, refresh.
How much time's left on the clock?
13.5 minutes.
Yeah, that chat's not
Just
coming
about
up.
be able to get RaceRoom to restart.
Yeah, that's
If
not
you're
coming
lucky.
up. That's not coming up on stream. Alright guys, let's turn this into a Q&A session. Or, well, I mean, if not Q&A session, just a general let's hang out and let's chat session. Because, yeah, I'm not going to set a lap in quali. I'm here at your vote, starting from the back. And with 18 cars in the server so far, that is going to make it... Yeah, thanks guys. But like I said, 10-minute race 1, so starting from the back is, only so much is going to happen. If I can get into the top 10, I'll be happy with that. Because race 2 is a reverse grid. 35-minute reverse grid with safety cars. So even if race 1 is an absolute shocker, then, it's not the end of the world. It's still going to count. And super, yeah, Portimao is a great circuit. I think that a lot of people disregard it in RaceRoom because it is one of the free circuits that you get with RaceRoom. You shouldn't discard it because it is a fantastic circuit. I mean, I loved it when the Formula 1 cars tested here, was it a few years ago, and then when they actually had the opportunity to race here during COVID, wow, that was awesome. Like that, I loved it. I mean, it wasn't the most entertaining race, I'll be honest, but the actual circuit itself, the elevation changes, just the spectacle of seeing those cars go around was superb. I'd love to see that again, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. Same as Mugello, I don't think that's going to get a race back. I think they're probably one-time onlys. One of those little anomalies in the statistics of Formula 1 history. One-time circuits. Anyway. Adam, LPF, there is absolutely nothing that is off topic in these Q&A not qualifying sessions, guys. So let's have a look at this question. Have I thought about forming a community team? Yes, I have. I love that idea, actually. I've kind of come close to that before in the Silverstone 12 hours that we did an ACC. That was awesome. We had 2 cars running in that field under the Rapid Binners name. Rapid Binners 1 and Rapid Binners 2. Myself, Matt, aka Sun Edu, and Lockie in car number 1. And in car number 2 we had Blitz, we had Boggy, and we had Donnie McGarry. So
that's a new fastest lap for Mackenzie.
People that you're very familiar with on the channel. And it didn't go to plan for either of us, to be honest. I actually had to, we had to DNF the Rapid Binners number 1 car from that race because I think I kept on having disconnects. My internet was cutting in and out, and then Lockie, his car, he was having some kind of CPU issue in ACC as well. Yeah, it was just... It wasn't a great race, but it was a great community feeling, and it was awesome. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I really want to do some more stuff like that. And I was actually thinking, because we had a Thermalito test session for the community event that was coming up early today, or yesterday, depending on where you are in the world. And one of the topics that came up was Le Mans and 24-hour races. Know that Potato, if he's still in chat, was definitely on board with this. George Senior, who might not be in chat right now, but maybe watching the replay later, he was saying about having wanting
What's
to do
the usual wait time to get into a lobby? I can't look at this Asher ad for much longer.
Oh, if it's not loading by now, mate, I'd probably...
You press the key to continue, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long, mate. Maybe do an Alt F4 and try again. That shouldn't take more than...
That's the second time I've tried to get in, so I don't think there's...
Lee's been out and back
Yeah,
in since
I'm back in.
you were trying.
Yeah, the Le Mans
definitely
series.
something up.
Me, George Senior,
Damo just crashed.
Potato,
Crashed out, I mean.
That's the
Boggy.
second time it's crashed tonight. And it's
It'd be
slow
awesome
loading
to do.
as well,
If we
so I
put
might
together
give it
a
up.
team for the 24
You
hours.
sure you're trying the race server, not the old practice one?
You bet.
Yeah,
I'll
it'd
give
be
it one
awesome
more go, but...
to have a DDF community team for the 24 hours. That would be awesome. So, maybe I could use a set of community events as like time trials, maybe? And then whoever's got the most consistent pace, not necessarily the fastest pace, but the most consistent
5
pace.
minutes left, yeah.
9 minutes left. We could do it that way. I don't know. But I'd love to do that at DDF
Third time
team.
lucky, hey?
And like LPF,
Cut track.
like LPF says, it's so good to have a livery for it as well. And that's half the fun of doing these community races and these endurance events is you get to paint your own car. You know? Yeah, Potato, if we have enough people participating, we can run multiple cars. We can have like DDF1, DDF2. Best suggestions for team names in my Discord, please, guys. I'm going to regret that. Jimmy the Bear, that Bathurst 12-hour race I did was awesome. Yes, it was. That was driving for Zancho, not DDF or Rapid Bins or any other kind of team. Me, Ada Millwood, and Matt Webb started P47 in the Bathurst 12 Hours in iRacing. And spoilers for those who've not seen it or want to watch it, turn off the headphones now. 2, 1. We eventually finished in 3rd position. We stole the 3rd place with about 15 minutes to go in the race. It was just one hell of a comeback drive. We decided to start from the pits to avoid any kind of issues, and yeah, it was just picking them off one by one. It was such a satisfying race, and to come away with the podium was just incredible. And Zancho, for those of you who are not aware, was the team that actually got me into online sim racing in the first place. Because when I started the channel a few years ago, it was AI races in R-Factor 2, and that was it. And I got approached by a guy called Ed Trevelyan Johnson, who was a driver for Zancho at that time. That was before he moved into the management role kind of with that team. That esports team, which is very popular these days. It's also called Rocket Esports, which you may have heard of via Jensen Button, Mike Epps, Andy Prio, Tony Kanan, to name a few, Pietro Fittipaldi. They're all the esports drivers on their roster, which was huge during COVID lockdown. Yeah, Zancho was like the sim racing division of that team, not the pro division of that team. And yeah, I was lucky enough to be approached by Ed Trevelyan Johnson and say, hey, do you want to come and race in the Virtual Endurance Championship over in R-Factor 2? It was the Virtual Le Mans Cup series, which is like mini endurance races, but still like 2 hours, 3 hours. Awesome experience. Honestly, can't thank Zancho enough. And I may not have done much with Zancho since then. That was like a full year's worth of racing. But every now and then, I like to get back in the team, drive mostly with Aidan Millwood. He's an absolutely top bloke. He's not here today, by the looks of it. So, wherever you are, Aidan, hope you're keeping well, looking after yourself, mate. Yeah. And it's always good to put the Zancho colours on, the blue colours. And that's pretty much that. JK Williams. I've just started in VR, Reverb G2. I'm getting sharp foreground, but blurry from mid to long distance. Occurs in RaceRoom AMS2 AC. I've had the same issue with my headset. It's hard for me to say, really, because I don't have sharp foreground to begin with, because I'm using a CV1, which is not the best in terms of resolution and clarity. So, and especially with my eyes. I mean, I'm wearing glasses now, but inside the headset, I've got prescription lens inserts, so it's like I'm wearing glasses inside the headset. Basically, it's
Fastest lap for Turnbull, 148.04.
It's never super sharp to begin with, so I'm not sure, JK, but I know that in ACC and iRacing, there is a setting in a text file somewhere where you can... Yeah, well, exactly, Potato. Dan doesn't have sharp foreground IRL either. No, my lens is fixed that in VR. But in ACC and iRacing, there's a text file that you can modify that basically affects sharpening, like overall sharpening. And I think in ACC you can actually change it from inside the game itself. I'm not sure... Well, I know that RaceRoom doesn't have that setting. I'm not sure if AMS2 and AC have those settings as well. But I'd have a look and see if there's some kind of sharpening setting that you can play around with, JK. Might be worth going to the optician as well, seeing if you need to check your eyes, see if you do actually need glasses yourself, because often in VR it can highlight or accentuate the flaws in your eyes to begin with. So if you are short or long-sighted, that tends to get exaggerated in VR for some bizarre reason. I don't really know why, I don't know the science behind it, but if you don't wear glasses, it might be worth getting a check, and if you do wear glasses, it might be worth seeing when the last time you had your prescription updated. Maybe this question you just asked, the blurriness in VR, maybe it's hidden benefit if you've actually realised maybe the eyes need a bit of work anyway. Yeah, because like I said, VR just accentuates that. Anyway, I think that's all the questions I've had in chat, so I'm going to pop the voice comms back on. We got 3.5 minutes left in the qualifying session, so let me have a look and see how people are going. Currently Andy Turnbull on pole with a 1:48.043.
About 3 minutes to go, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the last hurrah.
Oh, fingers crossed, mate. So basically, Andy has not recreated his lap time from qualifying from practice early. He's not dipped into the 47s yet. Greg McKenzie 48.3 in second. We got Rex, we got Clint, Dylan, Ray. Rangy's back 49.5. Got Mark Hallowell, Chris McKenzie, Rangy racing all the classics. Got Mark Pilbrow, Andy Graham. Got Marzi, Mr. Dolan, Stephen Coe's back. Owen Hughes. And love your work, Owen. Thank you for your support. Got your message, mate.
Ah, fuck it.
My dad with the 2 minutes 34.002. What a lap indeed. That is JDF Doggo in chat. That's Jay Finney on track in 17th. And then myself with no lap time in 18th position. Now, because everyone else has set a lap, I'm still going to be starting from the back anyway, even if I start this car right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little practice start. Because I haven't actually done a practice start in these cars yet. Traction control 3.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
They do bog down a bit. That's the traction control. Oh, I'm not going to change the scene in practice starts, Potato.
It exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat. Yellow flag.
Let's do that again, because I think I was holding people up in the pit lane there. Actually, maybe I will change the scene. Just check behind, we're clear behind. Alright then, let's do a practice start. Let's put the track control up to 6. Yeah, traction control on 6 I think is a good idea.
Clear of the incident, green flag, yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag.
Now obviously in these servers, jump starts are disabled, which means that I can't actually jump the start, so I can mash the throttle and it will basically release as soon as the green lights go. Yeah, still no chat on stream or in my normal overlay, but yeah, I've managed to get you guys working. So, problem solved for now. Temporary solution. I need to try and figure out
little car.
Figure out why it's doing that, and then fix that for the future. So I've got a lot of streams coming up, guys. Oh! Dylan right in the last, 147.780. With 10 seconds to go as well. Just snuck that one in. Yeah, awesome lap, mate.
That's the end of the session, E19.
What are these things like off the line, by the way?
Turn TC down and try not to bog.
Okay, so qualifying is now finished. We are ticking over into the warm-up session.
Yeah, she's not happening. Going to the trash.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
It's alright. It works fine offline. I've done a fair bit offline driving in RaceRoom in the last week or two. It's actually been good. It's a pity.
That's a shame.
So, 2 minutes in the warm-up session once the session continues.
Your dulcet tones back on the...
Holy fucking piece of shit. Crashed
Oh no!
again. Jesus Christ. Glad I didn't actually bother to do any practice.
Is it disconnected you, or like RaceRoom crashed in like completely?
It's crashed the desktop. Spares 3 times now.
Are you still running it on Linux as well?
No, this is on Windows.
Okay, cool. Hey, Sean! Big shout out for my mum in chat, Sean Finn. Sorry to hear that, Damo.
It's not our night. Oh well.
Right, let's.
Might watch a little stream. Have fun.
You too, mate.
Yes, sir, mate.
All right, let's do some warm up. Let's do a practice start, shall we? Another practice start.
Has anyone rolled over for the warm up yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Crashed.
That may have.
it just says you've left the game, Rangy.
Hey, well, I'll see you later as well then.
Oh no!
Ta-ta. Oh, you crashed the desktop
There's
sitting
traffic
on
behind.
there.
Keep your wits about you. Yellow flag. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
You three need to go set up your own little private server so you can actually do something.
On your right.
What a
clear
bugger.
right. You're clear. Green flag
Looking like
sector
a good
1.
grid,
It's a white
too.
flag.
Nah, I wasn't that quick enough anyway. Right, I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, see you, Reggie.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Far left. Clear to the left.
Yeah, that is a massive pain. That is a massive pain. You shouldn't have to do that, Richard. I mean, if you're using iRacing just fine, if you've got other sims that are doing the trick, then it shouldn't be. It shouldn't.
The end of the session.
It shouldn't be
17.
required, basically. That is a shame, and I think the fact that Rangy and Damo are both having issues as well, not just disconnects, but crash to desktops. That is
Now we're all
concerning.
nervous as it's changing over.
Yeah. Going the way it's going for everyone tonight, it could easily drop us all.
All right, so race 1.
I have to say, Rangy seems to have got a lot worse since he's gone VR.
Yeah, I think that adds a whole heap of stuff in the background. doesn't it?
18 litres.
Just stressing it.
So 18 litres for race 1. All right, guys, let's do this.
Jeez, it makes it so much more fun, though.
10 minutes, starting from the back.
What,
Wish me
not
luck.
knowing whether you're going to be in or dumped all the time?
It's false starts
10
on.
minutes.
No. VR.
All right, Dan. Nice.
Like everybody.
Stay out.
Cheers, Richard.
Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Floor it. Green, green, green. Far right. 3 wide. 2 right. Clear right. Far right. Clear right. On your left.
A lot of people bogged down at the start then.
Still there.
Jesus, Dan, you got nitro on that thing.
Far right. Still there. Clear
What to
right.
do with the finish?
Right
I
side.
on one side and Jay on the other side.
Hold your line.
On the outside here.
Clear
That's what
right.
Vinny said.
That's Mark Hallowell. Up to 9th. That's what traction control and a little bit of clutch does, I guess.
Car left. Still there.
Try and get around the outside there. We're getting pushed.
Hold your line.
And pushed off the circuit. Traction control's up to 3. We're up to Mark Pilbro now.
Still there. On your left. Clear
Oh,
to
he's
the left.
turning in. I'm curbing it.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Incident clear.
I can see the leaders up ahead. This is a perfect start. Possibly one of my best starts ever. Which is not hard because usually my starts are terrible. Slow in, fast out.
Left side. Hold your line. Sector 3 is yellow. Still there. Clear left.
Wasn't expecting to get that pace there. Went clean around the outside of him. Okay, first lap.
3 is clear.
Up to 8th. We've got Andy Graham up ahead of us.
Going on back here, John.
A hell of a first lap. 10 positions. I'll take that. My dad's up to 11th as well behind. Awesome stuff.
Sector 2 is green. Keep it up. We're looking good here. P8.
Yep, that's right, and Soupy. We've been doing this for a couple of months now, but we have actually swapped the races around. So we used to do the 35-minute race first, and then the 10-minute sprint was like a consolation. Now, the 10-minute sprint is first. And what that basically means is we get all the sprinty goodness out of the way first, and then we reverse the main race, the 35-minute race, which gives people more of a chance to make up spots, and also makes the safety car make more sense as well. Nice wide turn in there. You can still see the leaders, although the top 8 here have kind of spread out a bit. There's not really any battles for people getting stuck into. Normally battles, obviously that's what I want in the cars ahead, because then they can kind of slow each other down and bring them towards me. There's not really much going on. We got a couple of seconds behind as well. So we're kind of in this buffer zone right now, closing in on Andrew up ahead. Andy's gone a bit wide though. Get the drive out, use those revs. I have a little bit of slipstream going onto the straight here, wait for it to turn in. I had to wait for an age then. Bit of a slipstream, 6/10 of the guy ahead.
The leader has just done 48.47.
148.4 for the leader. Closing.
48.16. Sector 2 and 3 time to good. You're a 10th off in Sector 1.
Oh, he's a bit wide up ahead. He's gone deep. Ooh.
Green flag.
I didn't think he was spinning it there.
Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
To get on the brakes then. Well, I was just going to T-bone him. Unlucky for Andrew. That's a freebie up to 7th though. With 5.5 minutes to go in the race and a 1.8 second gap to Rex. And 3 seconds behind to Mark. Oh, I missed that apex a bit. Hopefully we can get the slow in fast out, make up for it. We're only a 10.5 down on last lap. Even with that slamming on of brakes in the first sector. Now this car is actually the lightest it's been from any of my running. All of my practice has been done on 50 litres. So
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
with me not having a lap in quali,
Halfway home.
this is like...
On fuel. The gap in front is now.
This feels like such a nice car. It's
Yellow flag.
more nimble than it has been. We've got... Oh, someone's off up ahead. Who's that? Oh, it's Clint. It's another freebie.
Clear. Green flag.
We're up to 6. I know I said that I'd be happy with the top 10.
Sector 3.
But now it's turned into a potential top 5 if I can get Rex up ahead. So what kind of lap times are going to be? Is it going to be...
Car in front's lap time is 148.35.
Here we go, 148.0.
Your last lap time was 148.03.
So close to breaking into the 47s again. Only got 3/10 on Rex up ahead though. Six tenths up on this lap. Wow. It's like Greg's getting stuck into it with Rex as well. They're all having a big fight.
Come on, Dan. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
This could be a potential podium. Oh, Rangy, chat's broken for some reason, mate. Wasn't able to figure it out at the start of the stream. But I've used the YouTube window pop out itself in VR. So something's definitely a bit broken here.
Tyre temperatures are fine.
Seven tenths up. This is the fight for the podium, guys. That's third place in the grey car up ahead.
You've used half your fuel.
Oh, a bit of understeer there. Had to lift off big time. Hopefully that slipstream gets some speed back. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. Rex is defending all the way to the inside. I'm going to use that. I'm going to pull back to the left-hand side. Get some more slipstream here.
Clear to the right. fastest lap of the race. That lap time was 1:47.50.
1:47.5.
All three sectors. Come on down. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Oh, they're going round.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Sorry about that, dude.
Clear left. Right side.
This is for fourth. Whoa!
Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Give them all the space.
Still there.
Keep it nice and tight to the hairpin there.
Keep it steady. Clear. Clear to the right.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Podium slipping away. This battle for fourth here with Greg. This awesome battle for fourth here with Greg.
On your right. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
Big Oppo on the way out.
Clear right.
Is he going to cover the inside? I think he is.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Keep it nice and tight. This is going to be the run for the podium. Next lap, he's running it wide.
Left side.
Give him some space to rejoin. Rex looking in hot behind as well. This is going to be the last lap now.
P5. 1 more lap to go.
Left side.
Oh, that was... Kept it nice and tight on me there. He's kept it nice and tight here. He's going to lose so much speed into this corner. I'm going to dummy him to the inside. There we go.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Round the outside. Got him. Got him. Okay, that's Ray for third up ahead. Only got a handful of corners to go, 0.7 of a second in it. For the podium in the sprint race. Oh, it's not looking likely, still 0.7 of a second. Last few corners have got to be mega. Maybe with a bit of slipstream. Might be a bit too far back though. Come on. Come on. 3/10. 2/10. No.
That was a fun fight.
Woo. Oh, less than 1/10 of a second at the line for the podium. Well defended, Ray.
Good result, mate.
Well defended, Ray. But you know what? After all that hard work, after those 10 minutes, you know what? Finish fourth. Yay! Well done. Congratulations. I'm going to get sent right to the back of the grid again for race 2. It'll be starting 12th or 13th or something. Wow, what a hell of a start, though. That was a hell of a start. Everyone just seemed to be standing still. I don't know whether they turned the traction control off or... Sorry, if they forgot to turn the traction control off.
Shit, you made it up to fourth, did you?
Great race, guys. Thank you.
Russell.
I agree, crew chief.
Yeah, that was bizarre at the start. Everyone seemed like they were standing still.
Yeah, I was.
You're just a show-off, laddie.
I felt like I was when you went left and your old man went right.
I know, my dad, you got up to 8th? Nice one.
Sorry, Chris. Crew chief told me it was clear, then I felt the tap. It was like, oops.
Alright, thank you, Potato. Russell, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good luck with the construction. For anyone who's wondering what Mr. Potato is on about, he is actually in the middle of building a sim rig at the moment. I think, is it a track racer? Is it?
I didn't cut you off too much, Buzzy.
No, it's all not all.
Looks good. So Potato's going to be on a full rig soon, which is great news. We've actually got 2 minutes left in the race session.
I got a slow down outside of turn 1. I was trying to give it back.
Russell, what the hell am I doing? And
Yeah, I thought you might have.
why did I use a VR headset on the game? I'm racing RaceRoom, Tuesday Thunder with RaceRoom SimRacing, and I use a VR headset because I've been using a VR headset for the past 5 years now, this headset actually, and I love it. It's great. I love VR. It's my thing. Virtual reality, it's how I go racing. Yeah. I mean, some people race on triple screens, some people race on single monitors, some people race on VR, but VR is definitely my thing. It's what I enjoy. And hopefully that comes across in the videos as well, you know? I mean, obviously it's not doing it right now because you're looking at a spectator screen, basically, of the grandstands and the results. But when we go racing again in a few minutes, which we will, we're going to have a warm-up for 2 minutes, and then we get stuck into race 2, which is 35 minutes with a reverse grid and the safety car in the middle. So that's going to make it nice and interesting. Alex Hodgkinson, wow, royalty has descended upon us. Mr. Hodgkinson, who is responsible for, well, when I say responsible for the physics in RaceRoom, that basically, that underplays it quite a bit. Is a god amongst men. Basically, he goes to sleep at night, he closes his eyes, and he can see physics. Love your work, sir. Thank you for joining. Great content. Oh, I see what you did. You're playing into the YouTube title. I forgot that I put on. Is free content good content? Yes, it's great content, actually. Portimao is a free circuit in RaceRoom. The Silhouette cars are free cars in RaceRoom as well. And RaceRoom itself is completely free to download. So, what I'm doing right now, you guys can do as well. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to spend any money at all to enjoy this exact experience. Well, provided you've got a computer that can run RaceRoom, and ideally a steering wheel and pedals would help as well, maybe, I suppose. You don't have to. People can race on keyboard and mouse just as well and get the enjoyment out of it. But basically the point I'm making is this costs absolutely nothing, this race, this car track combo. So if you guys enjoy it, then maybe consider downloading RaceRoom and giving it a go as well. It's definitely been my go-to for many, many years. And I just keep on coming back to RaceRoom. It's got that... It just has something that just gives me so much more driving satisfaction than any other sim out there. You know, sometimes I might go to iRacing because there's competitions on, or there's, you know, big enduros, or, you know, AUSNZ are hosting an iRacing league in Porsche Cups, for example. But eventually I'll come back to RaceRoom and I'll have a big smile on my face. Or I might go to Automobilista 2 for a series that I'm racing in. And the VR is absolutely stunning. And it's just an immersive, fantastic experience. But again, I'll always come back to RaceRoom. And the same for ACC. You know, fantastic GT3s. Endurance racing, driver swaps, day, night, rain, dry. It's, you know, it's got features that RaceRoom doesn't have, I'll admit. And are they coming to RaceRoom? We don't know. But it's just great. I just enjoy it. It is sad to see people getting disconnected from servers. I know that Rangy tried to take part in this race and he couldn't. He got a crash to desktop. I know that Damo tried to race and he got a crash to desktop as it ticked over to the warm-up session. I know that Richard couldn't even get into the qualifying and race. So it is a bit disappointing to see the instabilities creeping in, whatever they may be, whether it's a problem with RaceRoom, whether it's a problem with internet or servers. It is a bit disheartening, but the actual experience itself is good. And I'm going to put 50 litres in for race 2 because I would have completely forgotten to have done that otherwise. Yeah, Rangy, exactly. Yeah, you too can experience the crash to desktop at random experience. Yeah, there is a bit of that to it at the moment, unfortunately. But error logs, you know, send them across. I'll post them to the RaceRoom devs. Any bugs, any repeatable issues that we can find, I'll post them in the dev chat. I'll put them on the bug tracker and we'll see if we can get them fixed. As my responsibility as a RaceRoom beta tester is to feed these issues back to the devs, because if nobody tells them, it won't get fixed. Rafael Torres, enjoying the best track ever. Yes, I am. And it's about to get even better because we're going to go racing for 35 minutes. I'm going to be starting in 14th.
In front of me at the moment, but that won't last long.
I'm going to have a safety car at the 20-minute remaining mark. So, headset down.
Yeah,
hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, don't forget to leave a stream a like.
Peel out of the way and let everybody go for it.
Alright, here we go.
Go straight, keep going straight.
Here we go.
Don't stop, don't turn, just keep going.
35 minutes.
Right, traction control up to 6. Pop it into first.
Okay, mate, get ready. Green, green, green.
On your left, in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Hold your line.
Someone to the left and someone... Oh, guy heads very early on the brakes. I had to react to those brake lights. I got absolutely swamped. That's Greg slamming on the brakes. Wow, he's pushed me all the way back to the back of the pack here.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
Oh, we got someone's been spun. Someone's been spun. Oh, it's my dad.
Clear right.
I'm barged out of the way by Dylan here. It's like E1 all over again.
There.
That gap's going to disappear.
Still there. 3 wide, you're on the right. Still there. Clear left.
There we go. Got Dylan and Lee. And now that's Greg, who was very heavy on the brakes into turn 1.
On your right. Still there. Car right. Car right.
Oh!
Clear right. Right side.
Straight off the track by Rex there. I don't think he was expecting me to go around the outside.
Clear right.
That's fair enough.
Side. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh!
Clear
Tap
right.
from Dylan. Tap from Dylan. Oh, that was going to happen. That was very elbows out racing. Oh, I got a contact there, mate, didn't you?
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. You're locking your front into Portimao.
The car's still wobbling, so I'm
Incident
worrying
clear.
if it's
Green flag.
network.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Something
Green
strange.
flag Sector 3.
Oh, well. Last to first now got even more interesting. That was very spicy racing at the start.
Well, we're not too far back, then.
Yeah, it's all good. Onwards. Let's do it all over again. So I actually lost positions on that first lap.
B16.
Thank you for the reminder on the traction control, Rangy. But no, I definitely felt something in the wheel. I don't know if there was an instant point, but I definitely felt something in the wheel. Maybe I did turn on him a bit too much.
It around, Rex?
Not as far as I can see.
That's good.
Oh well, can't do anything about it, apart from just make up some spots. But yeah, that was a bit cheeky from Greg as well, into turn 1. Obviously he's reacting to the situation, and I'm in behind him, so I've got to react to Greg, but yeah, he's very cautious into turn 1, and rightly so. You want to try and avoid accidents, but that did catch me out quite a bit as we both basically slammed on in the middle lane, and I got people going left and right either way. I mean, it could well have been rangy. TC6 was still enabled, so it could have been a little touch of throttle as the car got unstable. But I did definitely feel something in the wheel, even if I didn't get an instant point or a contact. Anyway, I'll look at the replay afterwards, and if it was me, I'm more than happy to accept the responsibility for that. But this is because all of the guys who are at the front of race 1, all the speedy people, are all now congregated at the back of the grid here. So you've got this epic fight going on for 15th, 16th, 17th and 18th.
It's just 150 1.56.
And the leaders, who are the slower cars from race 1, not that anyone's slow, per se, but, you know, they're pulling away at the front.
You've just done 149.
Alright, Rex and Lee. Aidan Millwood, good to see you.
On your left.
That 3 wide's not going to work.
Car left. Clear left.
He's gone deep, though.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
That's Lee Miller.
Right side.
Incidents in sector 2. Yellow flag.
Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Clear right. You're clear.
We've got a white flag. Someone's parked on the left. Ah, it's Marzi. Marzi's been spun round by the looks of it. Now back up to 13th.
Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah, the rim's still cracking. And not as in it's good, it's cracking. But I've put a cable tie around the outside to try and stop it from warping as much, but it's still got a little bit of give in it.
Car right.
Next car up the road is my dad.
Okay, now next car.
That's my dad in the blue silhouette. This is his pick from the RaceRoom Tuesday Thunderbox. He's going for he's going for a move. I just got whacked by Lee.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I just got a whack from Lee Miller in the braking zone. It's all kicking off here. Look at my dad defending all over the place. I just reminder, he is racing back in the UK on his controller that is held together with cocktail sticks and electrical tape. Going to try and go around the outside of the final turn.
Clear to the right. Right side.
We've got a gap here. It's only just enough of a gap. This is Mark Pilbrow.
Still there. Clear to the right.
P11. New fastest lap for Mackenzie. 148.94. Your lap time was 152.35.
Got him around the outside. There was just enough of a gap. It's very compliant from Mark. He was well within his rights to move over to the left and block that. He did give me a bit of space coming through though, and now we've got Stephen Coe up ahead next of us.
Mackenzie has gone off it. Romero.
Right side. Clear to the right. Car right. Clear right.
Stephen Coe went deep in the brakes. Kind of spooked him out a bit there, kept it nice and tight in the apex. Nice clean move. Up to 10th. We've got Owen up ahead of us here.
Right side. Clear right.
Try to go around the outside there. That's not going to happen.
On your right.
Sector 1 is green.
Still there. Clear right.
Good pass.
Oh.
Right.
Yellow flag.
Oh. I gave him space on the inside. Owen went into the sun. Are you good there, Owen?
Sector 3 is green.
Oh, he went into the side of me and saw him spinning around. I don't think I turned in on him. I watched the replay. I didn't put too much more steering in. I could see him coming in hot. I opened up a bit. Just give him a bit of space. Oh, my dad's out. Dad's left the server.
What happened to the old man?
What's going on there? Oh, we got a spinner up ahead as well. Been out the final corner. We've had a bit of contact. Looks like Ray's been turned around.
That was a bit scary, used to.
This is spicy. This is very spicy racing tonight. Okay, guys, so keep an eye on that in chat. Remind me at the end of the race. We'll have to need to have a look at the replay of Dylan on, was it lap 1 or 2? And then the replay with Lee on lap 4. So I don't know if Olaf, can you remind me of that? When
Dolan and someone has made contact up the straight.
And I'm just having a look at the replay after the race.
Keep between the lines. Sector 3 is clear.
Let's slow down here.
Need to slow down. Get back some time.
I went a little bit wide. But
Gabriel, thank you for the subscribe.
You're pulling away.
Much appreciated.
2.4.
Up to 8th position now. And a little bit of a run wide at turn 3/4 then. I remember the replay. Thanks, Aiden. But I need to remember the specific points. So lap 1 and lap 4. I really hope I didn't turn in on was it Lee? Or was it Owen? It was Owen. I really hope I didn't turn in on Owen. Owen's a super nice guy. Yes, Russell, I am racing with VR. I thought we'd already covered that. The final corner. Alright, next car is Avery Dolan.
Fastest lap for...
It's not a name that I'm familiar with. Must be a relative newbie here. I'm not sure what the race VR is, Russell. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, mate. Oh, Avery's wide in turn 1.
Car left, clear to the left. On your left. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear to the left.
He's defended it well. I need to give him plenty of room. Oh, he didn't buy the dummy there. Oh, he's gone in deep though. He's gone in way too deep. Hey Russell, I'm not sure what the race VR is. Is it like the YouTube channel The Race but virtual reality, or is it a title like a game? I don't know what you're referring to, mate. Sounds like something I'd be interested in, but I just don't know what it is you're talking about. Oh, a bit of a wiggle there over the top of the hill. Car went light. I really hope my dad's okay. He kind of retired very suddenly from the race. I hope it wasn't a disconnect issue or something like that. Closing in on Mr. Chris McKenzie, Kiwi RaceRoom himself. Not sure if he's streaming this on his broadcast computer. If he is, you should definitely go and check that out. I'm sure someone will furnish us with a link in chat. Oh, Disco Fever. That does sound about right, unfortunately. Alright, we've got a run on Chris here. He's going to the inside, so we're going to have to go to the outside.
On this car, the gap is...
This is going to be sketchy through turn 1.
Still there. Clear right.
B7, the lap time was at...
Oh, he defends the cutback expertly well. He's defending fresh air there, though. Oh, he's booted it himself. He's spun it round.
Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Oh, he got absolutely biffed up. Was that a JDF rage quit, Mum? Unfortunately, you hate to see it.
That's what you call over-defensive, DDF.
I know, I was just complimenting you on stream how well you covered the cutback into turn 1 and then you booted it round in front of me. Sorry to see that, mate. That was fun. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sean. That's not the experience you want.
Yeah, and his Jedi mind tricks.
Sector 1.
Especially from
No, I did it to myself.
the combo that you picked.
You think you did it yourself.
Yeah, he complimented you, and then you made a mistake. That's how it happens.
This is not the apex you're looking for.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now at 1.7.
Yeah, that's true, Aiden. I've actually had a massive drop-off in those bots. I haven't seen one for a while, actually. But maybe that's why chat's broken. Maybe they brought the whole system down with them. How are you going with those bots, Aiden? Have you seen any of them recently?
Oh, if he uses mind tricks, I'm just going to use the force of the car then on the restart.
Alright, quiet lap time for me. I think I've got 6 seconds to Dylan up the road. It's time to put some nice laps in. Or is it? Because safety car is going to be coming out shortly. I want to get a nice lap on the board, but I'm not going to close that gap before safety car. So this is more just to get into the flow of it, because I don't think I've had a proper clean lap on the board yet. Ah, okay, Aiden. Well, I think maybe something is stuffed up on my YouTube then, because my chat keeps dropping out in general, and I've got no bots. So I've gone from having bots and working chat to no chat. Maybe the bots have won. We'll see. I might need to relink my Streamlabs and my YouTube account. We'll see. But it's very frustrating. Is having the bots on chat a price worth paying, though? Although saying that, I did turn on subscribers only mode. So maybe because the bots aren't subscribed, that stopped them from posting. Maybe it's not as connected.
The gap in front is now 3.3 seconds.
26 seconds to safety car. We could be living in the Matrix indeed, Adam. Oh, Raphael. DTM 2020 cars would be insane round here.
Safety car.
That was 148.36. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Alright.
Me.
Safety car, safety car.
I could see you, but
Made it up to 6th place. What an action-packed first half of the race. Woo.
Dead even. That was awesome. I was like, must get before safety
lane is closed.
It's for the interaction stats. True, maybe I should enable chat again, because I've noticed a big drop-off on my stream viewership since I've turned subscriber mode off. Since I've turned subscriber mode on. Like, I've noticed a big drop in the numbers on the channel in general recently. Lots of unsubscribes. And stream views are down. But then again, I'm not really uploading as many videos as I have done previously. It's all just live streams at the moment. I need to do more gear reviews. That's what brings the numbers in, or, you know, some kind of content review. I don't know. I'm kind of getting left behind a bit on the whole YouTube thing. But then again, putting out that kind of content is quite labor intensive, time intensive. And it's a lot easier just to throw up a stream and go racing, you know? And I actually enjoy that quite a lot. I'm sure you wouldn't have guessed that. But I do enjoy my racing. Excuse me. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying it as well, you know what to do. Leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat. Not that you can see it on your screen, but I can get it in my headset. I found a workaround. If you really like this, maybe subscribe, because I actually
White flag.
don't know what I'm going to be racing next week. I don't know what the Tuesday Thunder combo will be. Whether we're going to go into the suggestion box or someone's going to suggest the combo here.
That's what she said.
Yeah, David, that is a very good point, and that's something I considered as well. The world has kind of gone back to normal now, and it's not like lockdown.
But was she telling the truth or just faking?
You know, people could just stay at home and have a stream running in the background.
Who's at the back?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm flat out.
The world has kind of moved on, and the sim racing boom has gone. And RaceRoom ranked isn't really a thing anymore, so a lot of the giveaways don't take place. That's a great point, Raphael.
Crew chief reckons you're not a clean racer, Lee.
Oh, David, I love your support, mate.
And find out.
It's always good to know that you're watching when you are there, mate. I don't expect anybody to say hi in chat.
Catch up. That's half
I don't expect the numbers to be big. I'm just here to have fun. And as long as I keep on having fun, I'll keep on doing it, because that's the whole point, really. If you guys are enjoying it as well, then that's just a bonus.
Oh, it takes so long to actually build up
Lee,
points when you get one
Yellow flag,
disconnecting
sector 3.
stuff.
Come on, find a way around. We're losing time.
2 is not that bad.
Yeah, true, Olaf. I am not a fan of those kind of generic videos.
Still stone cold.
You know, top 5 mods for this. I mean, I've thought about doing that, but
You are under starters
I don't
orders,
really,
no wiggling.
I don't really know what I'm talking about. Anyway, race is about to restart. Let's go.
Please maintain pace.
Then we're going to go over the top of the hill here. You have to be a masochist to start it with people halfway through this corner. Oh, oh.
White flag, yellow flag, stay sharp.
Go, go, go.
There we go. Everyone's going to the inside to defend. We're restarting in 6th.
Incident clear.
Still there. Stay right, 3 wide.
There's a lesson there. Don't be right behind the bloke who's calling go, 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 because he hesitates a little bit, so he doesn't. Everyone
Round the outside! Up to 4th!
The worst part of the job is that.
I know. Yeah, I was ready to go, but you weren't quite on it.
Green flag in sector 1.
See the leaders up ahead here. Race is on. That's Andy Graham up ahead.
Goal tires.
Green flag, incident clear.
Right side.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Sorry,
right.
Chris. Trying not to hit steer and I touched you.
Alright, here we go. Let's get the run on the straight.
Just go.
Swing it back in, wait for the grip.
That was all me, Lee.
Andy's running a bit wide. Andy's going to have to back out of it. There we go.
Still there. Clear left.
Well done, Dan. This is
There we go. He's in behind.
in those exits.
His windscreen's disappeared in the mirror, but I can still see him there.
Call another safety car.
Leaders are battling up there as well. Clinty and who is it? Andy.
No, you got go.
The guy in front
Here
is
we got our own race here.
And just like that, we're right in the fight for the lead. These guys are going side by side.
Far right.
We'll try and send it up the middle. Here we go. 3 wide for the lead.
In the middle. Hold your line. Still there.
Ooh.
Still there.
It's reminiscent of an open lobby.
Clear to the left.
Bit of stuff going down everywhere.
Right side.
Andy's right there.
I'm just
Still
watching an
there.
interesting battle up front.
Ooh.
Hold your line. Clear all around. On your right. Still there.
There was a car in the apex then, Dent.
Still there.
Got shuffled back out again. Now we're on the inside here.
Right.
Back down to thirds.
Your front tyres are cold.
Maybe in hindsight that 3 wide wasn't the best idea. Or if it was, I should have braked later. Clinty's wide up ahead though. He's scrubbing off speed, only 1.4 seconds down the road. Next is Andy Turnbull. That's nice. Sometimes you just get the car, you just get it, the nose of the car just right. You got to time it really well with the throttle and the bump. If you get it right, it just sticks. All right.
The gap to Graham behind.
Andy Graham's going to try sending it. Oh, sorry, Turnbull's going to try sending it again here. Into turn 1. Is there going to be contact? No, they make it through in one piece, but they're both slow again.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel. The driver in front's reputation's not good. Take care. You're really the gap is now 0.44.
Bugger. Bit wide. Incidents up to 28 now. Okay, need to keep an eye on that. We've only got 12 instant points remaining for the entire race. All 12 minutes of it. Don't want to get a disqualification if I reach 40, so no more running wide. No more contacts. Sorry to see you out of the race, Dad. It did look a bit feisty out the back there.
Bloody BP cars everywhere.
Squad. Must have spilt them.
Your right sides are cold.
They need to be going, I'm sorry.
Leader's getting stuck into it again. That's a send from Andy there. He's gone wide.
Right side.
Got Clinty.
Still there. Keep it steady.
Gonna get the driver on the outside. Here we go, we're on the outside into final corner. Now this ain't going to end well.
Hold your line.
Surely not. He's got to give me space. He's got to keep it tight.
Clear to the right. Right side.
Oh.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
I'm going to let Andy take that. Andy can take it into turn 1.
Line.
Andy can take it into turn 1. Slow them both down. Get the cut back, here we go. That's way too risky based on what I've seen from these two guys so far. That's a very high risk move to try and make something stick into turn 1 there. I think patience is probably what's going to get me a position at the moment. Andy's wide, he might have a slowdown for that, so I've got to be mindful he might be lifting off.
Car right. Still there.
Trying to get the cut back here. He's not giving me much room.
Clear right.
Car's width is all he needs to give. There's barely more than that then. Patience, Dent. Clinty's still defending out front as well. Got 10 minutes to go in the race.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I know I've got the pace on him, I just need to get past.
Still there. Keep it steady. Still there.
Got the inside, there we go.
Hold your line. Clear to the left. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
There we go. I've got second place now. We've split the pack up. This is my chance to get a run on Clint.
Your turn.
Is he going to defend?
Left side. Clear left. Car right.
Surprise.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Loving this, mate. This is perfect. P3. That last lap was at 149.
All a cunning ruse.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh.
Come on, wake up.
Now I was never going to make it stick into turn 1 there. Thought I'd play it safe. I knew that Clint was going to go side by side and Andy was going to get us.
On your left. Clear left.
Clint's wide. Clint's wide. Instant points are up to 32.
Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
Clinty tried sending it.
Car left. Hold your line.
I made that too easy for you, Rex.
Thank you very much.
Clear left. Car left.
We got a race now, Rangy, that's true.
Still there.
Let's try to
Clear
carry
to
a
the
bit
left.
of speed through there.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear to the right. Left side.
There we go, got the run.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
He's backed out of it. He's backed out of it. Is he going to try and get stuck in again? Right, quiet lap. Here we go. Let's go and get Andy. Maximum focus now.
Stop driving into people. They'll disqualify us if we do it again.
Come on, Clinty, don't hit me again, mate. That was a nice little tap in the rear. Ah!
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car left. Hold your line.
Give him plenty of space.
Clear left.
Cannot risk an incident point. One more contact and it's disqualification.
Keep pushing.
That was completely out of my hands then. I just got rear-ended by Clint. He gave me another 4 instant points and that was not cool. Give him plenty of space in the braking zone. He just went dive bombing into the back of me. One more contact and I'm out of this race. 6 minutes to go. Andy's pulling away. 3-second lead up at the front. Need to get past Clint. Make it stick. Without contact. Quiet lap next time. Okay, here we go. Quiet time. 3.5 seconds to find in 5 minutes with no incidents.
Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. His gas reputation's not great.
You're effing telling me.
5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Left side, clear on the left. Right side. Clear right. Car left. Still there.
Don't hit me, Clint.
Clear left. On your left. Keep it steady.
Don't hit me, Clint. Don't take me out of this race, man. That's not going to be cool.
Hold your line.
You can't turn in on me like that.
Black flag.
Point stand.
It just happens when you get turned into and knocked at every corner.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. That was a good race up until that point.
Where'd you go? Be like that.
Where'd you go?
Disqualified, mate. Incident points.